Hi, my love. How are you? Give me like 2 seconds, my loves. I'm gonna go post it really fast on IG. I can't see yet. I haven't been able to read the comments. Give me like 2 seconds, my loves. Okay. All right. I'm here. Give me like. Okay, now I'm in. What's up, my loves? Hi. Hi, Scott Wilson. Hi, my loves. You're all in. How are you? Okay. My love, let me know when you're ready for the list. You're reading me again, Abby. What do you mean, my love? Oh, you mean about being on? Did you call me? On Thursdays, I usually try to leave the night open so that I'm able to go live. It usually, sometimes like I get booked and I get readings and stuff, but for the most part, I like to leave the evenings. But sometimes they get booked, like with emergency readings and stuff. I'm sorry, my love. Hi, Snuggle Bear. Oh, yeah, no. Yesterday I was like super busy. Okay, my love. I haven't had a chance to like go through the messages yet. It's been a bit. Okay, the list is ML, Kim, Angie, Lexi, Bestie, Carrie, and Scott. Yeah, my love, we could do it in that one. I don't really go in there too much, but yeah, no, we should make one. I always tell myself go in there at like I always try to go in there at night, like at the end of my day when I'm all done, and then when I'm about to go into my text messages, like my personal stuff, I end up like falling asleep. I'm like, I get so tired. Yeah, no, we have one. Well, it's me, Carrie, and Bestie, and Libra. Okay, ML, my love, are you in? Hi, Angie. It's just on text messages. I think I actually, my love, if you could text me to get back onto the top, that would be a lot better. Okay, I'm not sure if ML is not in. Angie, my love, do you want to go next? Do you want to go? Oh no. I am a dark evil. What the fuck? It's because, my love, you also have to remember, like, your person is supposed to have your back. Like, he needs to be able to know the difference. Like, if somebody's telling him that you have dark energy, he should be fighting against that energy. And you should be reminding him, like, hey, how about instead of, like, even thinking that that could be possibly true, you confront the person that is saying these things about your person. Like, because he should be, it should be like automatic defense mode. Yeah, exactly. What I'm doing, working on to harm him. She could fuck all the way out of here. Yeah, no, people are always going to talk, and people are always going to say that, especially if they feel like they can get under your skin by doing those things. But your partner and you should be, like, people should feel like they can't even say anything to your partner without them. Like, I can't even talk shit about you because your partner is going to go off on me. True or not, it doesn't matter. Like, I can't say that about you. People should think and twice or check themselves before they talk about you when they're talking to him. So, like, whenever that type of thing comes up, talk to him. I'd be like, well, you know me well enough to know that that's not true. So I'm not understanding why this is even a conversation or why we're even entertaining this fucking thing. Why are we even talking about this right now? Like, because usually when things like that start to come up is when people want to start being petty and starting drama. So tell him, like, hey, if you want to argue, we can argue, but we don't need to argue about the shit that we already know about. Like, we can argue about the things that we want to fix if you want to argue, if you feel like we need to do this. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go read the text. I just heard all of the above, my love. He is feeling extremely guilty. He's feeling extremely guilty. I can tell that there is a little bit of like a rebirth kicking off in his energy, but he's resisting as much as he can. I don't feel like he's taking it really serious. I kind of feel like there's still a lot of blaming. He's gonna stay away as long as he believes that he can't. And I know that this sounds really fucked up, but as long as he believes that he can't manipulate you and that Gemini still has access to you, then his energy is going to feel like that. Like he's gonna feel like he can't get close to you because he can't manipulate you. So there's no point. And that's so fucked up. But he feels guilty about it. He just is not enough to change it. Um, I feel like it's not enough to change it because he feels like that's the way that it just works for him anyway. So he just kind of moves through that. I also have, like, with awareness and the 10 of Cups, he's going to come back in when you do connect with someone else. He's going to come in before you connect with someone else. He's going to come in several times. Not any time this month. Like, I feel like this month is going to end out, like, kind of, you're not going to hear from him until it feels like around mid-April. And it doesn't feel like they're going to be going through stuff. I feel like he's just going to think that enough time has passed by. I can come and say something now. Like she shouldn't be so mad anymore. She shouldn't be as upset anymore. So now I can come in. Now I can say something. Now I can do this. Tell me more. See, I feel like he does feel bad. 9 of Swords, I'm sorry, with the 3 of Swords, but not enough to change it. And he believes that you're going to get with someone very soon, or that you're already in a connection, or he's about to hear that you're already in a connection. And he's an avoider. Whenever it comes to things like that, he doesn't want to find out. He's not going to try. He's going to try to get you away from it. And if he doesn't succeed to where he's for sure gotten you away from it, he's an avoider. And then he'll just pull back after that. But it does feel like he's going to reach out when you have somebody. But none of these like times are like life-changing or like things that he's going to do differently. He's just going to keep doing things the same way. And then every time, I also don't feel like Gemini is going to full on go away either. I feel like the reason why she kind of went quiet is because he's not being active. But as soon as he starts being active, she's going to start being active too. Like, I don't feel like she's going to go anywhere because he's not pushing, he's not saying no. Tell me more about the 9 of Swords or the 3 of Swords. See, playfulness, nothingness, and then possibilities. That's all he looks at. All he looks at is like, oh, well, what could happen? What could we maybe do sometime in the future? But it's not right as of now anyway, because people could change their mind at any point, especially now in Aries season. Aries season is like a fast switch up. Like anybody can change on any day, at any minute, and anytime, like literally, because that's how Aries mind works. Like they just like see things one way to the left and they're like, oh, okay, I see it now. I see why it shouldn't be like that. And then they change their mind. And so it's such a fast, like, rapid change. So it could happen, but as of now this is how it is. Okay. Yeah, I do feel like if you put it somewhere where where you know that he is, or because he will use that as an excuse to attach himself to you, but I do feel like if you, how do I put it, like maybe not as far as like putting it out and being like, hey, come get your stuff, it's over here. But like somewhere where you know he's going to be able to get it fast, but coming to an agreement, because I feel like that's the only way that it's going to be done. Other than that, no, he's going to keep trying for sure. And he's not done. He knows he's not done too. He just, right now, he is plotting his distance from you. So this is all a plan. Yeah, I'm sorry, my love. Okay. Kim. Oh, ML, my love, are you in? I just saw that, my love. You are after Shar. You are after Scott. Okay. And I think I'm doing Kim later because she asked if we could do hers later. I feel like I need to change my deck. No! I was trying to turn you on. Well, I mean, this song's okay too. Hold on, I'm gonna try and get comfortable because I feel like I keep trying, but I can't. I think this song has a lot to do with you. It's called The Case of the Ex. And I do feel like right now you are a big reason. You're a big topic in somebody's household. It feels like Cancer's household right now. It feels like you just keep coming up somehow. Even though it's been forever ago, it just feels like it just keeps coming up. Negotiator, reflect. You might end up seeing it. So the card that came out first, the two cards that came out first were irreconcilable differences and happiness. And it does kind of feel like there's that's not your energy. It has a lot to do with that. It has a lot to do with that whole situation, but it might somehow, you might be pulled into it. There is like I feel her thinking, because he's been acting really different and he has been thinking about reaching out to you, but I do feel like she's now thinking about reaching out to you because she thinks that for sure there is something going on in the background between the two of you, and she wants to ask if there is. I also feel like she found something of yours, or she found something that he kept, and so it does feel like, so that's coming up. But besides that, I do feel like there might also be another situation that ends up coming up with your sister soon, like a little bit of a similar situation like what happened last time, but it does feel a little more I don't know, like you're over it a little more. Like you just don't feel like it's okay for her to also just assume that you're gonna be, or that you will do it. Or maybe it's also with your mom, because it does feel like there's like a volunteering of your services. So there might be something that comes up like that, or it feels really uncomfortable. On his phone, yeah. Hi, Alicia. Okay, I'm drowning. Wait, what? It's gonna heat me. Oh, Mama, I'm sorry. Um, it would be good to not respond too much and then like let them know that you were busy or something like that, because I do feel like as long if they can get you on the phone, they're gonna wrap you into doing something. And it does feel like it might come from both. And it's not so much that you don't want to help, it's just the way that they've been doing it the last few times kind of like pushes you into that energy. And you're not the type of person that does likes to do things when you're in that energy. You don't like your giving to be fake. It doesn't feel you want it to feel right. You want it to feel like if I'm going to do something for you, I don't want to resent you for it. But it's starting to feel, well, with the way that they've been doing it lately, it's starting to feel a little like, because it feels like because you said no, she feels like she has, because they're trying to plan something else. Or she's trying to plan some sort of getaway with him because she wants to like go away with him. So there's a little bit of like, why do you keep adding me to your plans? Like, why don't you figure it out or somewhere else? Anyway, something like that. I also feel like there is going to be somebody that might end up coming up and talking to you very soon at the gym. I don't feel like you're going to be into it though, because it does feel like they're going to be trying to try not to take it personal, my love, because they might actually like, it feels like the only way that they know how to make the conversation is by talking to you about your form. And they might like come off or start off by saying like, hey, your form, it would look, or it would feel better, or you would feel it more if you did it like this or something like that. And maybe their approach comes off a little too like, why are you talking to me? Like, I don't know, because you're attracted to him and you think he's really cute, but it kind of feels like the way that he does it is a little bit of a turnoff. But you guys are going to be kind of like looking at each other for a while. He does, though. I do feel like that's his style. So if you do end up, because if you keep it going, he will for sure try to get your number and try to talk to you outside and invite you on a date. So he is like that. Just so that you're aware, he is like that outside. So like he's the type of person that will tell you how to dress, tell you what shoes to wear with what, tell you which I mean, it's not a horrible thing. I get some people wanting to do that, but I like it is a little too much. Yeah, it's a little much. So yeah, I don't know. So if you say yes, it would be saying yes to that is what they want you to know. Tell me more about this ego thing. He also doesn't do that often. Okay, I have to be honest, his energy reminds me. I don't know if you ever heard that voicemail of like that guy. You know how they do like reaction videos and there's like a voicemail of this guy, his name, I think his name is Dimitri. And he goes like, "Hi, it's the guy from the street, Demi," or something like that. You haven't responded or da 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 in several days, and I'm a really good looking guy. Like, believe it or not, there isn't that much wrong with me, or some stupid shit like that. If his energy reminds me a little bit of that. I don't know why. So I don't feel you saying yes. I think this one's just a warning. Like, because I feel like now that you know, maybe you would have said yes, because you are kind of like looking and expecting it that way. So it just kind of feel like if you would have said yes, because that's kind of like the expectation right now. So I think that's more warning. Like, say now, right, bitch. I'm just kidding. Oh, but it's yeah. No, oh my god, I gotta send you that fucking. I have to send it to you. I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna write it down on my leg because I have to. Dimitri voicemail to ML. It's funny, but I don't. You're not missing out on much. All right, Kim, my love, it's your turn. I wish my brother was like still around. I think I would have tried that. Um, I would have tried it on him. Where is it? Shut the front door! Oh my god, I just saw your text. What the French? Oh my god. How old is he? What the hell? Oh my god. ML, I just saw your text right now. The Leo one. Holy shit, Bob. Oh yeah, Kim did say she wanted to go later. Lexi, my love, it's your turn. Thank you for the reminder. Hi, Jones. Oh, my love. He misses you too. He's an ass though. Like he's being one right now. I feel like this moon in Aries is giving him an energy. Right? People have been rude lately. Kill them with kindness, my love. Kill them with kindness. Until they overstep that boundary. And then once they overstep that boundary, like blow them up. I'm just kidding. Appreciate charisma. He does feel a little stuck in between because he wants to reach out really bad. I feel like there's been desire to talk to you and to like say something, but there's like this part of him that feels like he has to apologize first and he's not ready to do that. Like that part of if you guys could skip over it and not have to, or he not have to apologize, then he would be fine with coming back together and talking to you. But he feels like I can't apologize to you yet, and I know that I have to. He's actually thinking about so many things that you've done for him and how much he appreciates you. Because there is a part of him that feels, or at least he's paying more attention to it. He's paying more attention to your, because, yeah, hesitation. He wants to come in and say something to you, but it blocks him. He wants to, though. He wants to create change. He wants to come back together, but he wants to skip over the apology. So in his mind, he's like, if I can do it like this, then we can come back together, no problem. And we'll talk about it. But if I have to come in and say all of these things and say that I'm sorry and that you were right, and Like, no, we can just continue to stay distant until you come to me. Tell me more about this hesitation. See, ego. It's so funny because this is the card that I actually saw in my mind when I was talking about the energy. Hi, Andrea. Tell me more about ego. Yeah. No, it's good. I feel like it's good that you're protecting yourself right now because I feel like, I mean, he's doing the same thing. Because in his mind, that's what he's doing. In his mind, he's protecting himself. And then he's going to come to that realization that he totally was a dick and treated you like one and treated you really, really fair, like unfairly. And I feel like there's going to be, the thing is, he's already realizing, but his ego is too wrapped up in it. And because his ego is wrapped up in it, it's a struggle. That's why the hesitation is there to say something to you, because he's been wanting to say something to you for a while now. And this is a part of his toxic traits and the things that he knows he needs to switch and change up. Tell me more about poison with toxic and unhealthy behaviors. Come together, exactly. But he wants to do it quietly. Like there's a part of him that he doesn't want to, like he wants your connection to not be so loud. Like he doesn't want a bunch of other people to know. He doesn't want other people to be involved in any way or anything like that. So I don't know. His expectations are a little weird. I also feel like his habits are really tugging at him right now. Like he is having a really hard time not doing things that help him. And it doesn't have to be anything bad because it could be anything, but he's having a really hard time not wanting to distract himself. There's a lot of distraction. Tell me more about Crossroads really fast. Tell me more about mystery. Why does it have to? The way he wants this connection is very interesting. Like he wants it to just come together. He doesn't want to have to. He feels like the relationship with you has to look very different than anything he's ever had or anything. It has to be a completely new road. Like, and it needs to feel different. It needs to feel, and it's like there's a part of him that knows that he's about to manifest that because he's looking at it. He realizes I have family with twin flames and creativity. He's aware that you have, like, you guys are going to be in each other's lives forever. So there's like a processing of that and maybe like saying goodbye to the life that he's living now. He has an alcohol use problem. Okay. Yeah, he's struggling with that. He's struggling. Okay, I won't say it's with that specific thing, but for example, if cigarettes alleviate that desire, then he's probably like chain smoking. That I'm not saying that exact thing. I'm just giving that example. Anything that alleviates, he's gonna be doing right now. Like he's looking for that comfort or that type of comfort right now. It kind of feels like, if I'm being honest, it feels like maybe pills. Like it feels like something like that. If like maybe a lot of uppers, something that will help him with his mood. He looks for things that help him with his mood because he doesn't like to feel mad and angry. So he looks for things that help him make him happy because he feels like that's the only way he can feel it. But the problem has been that now he's kind of dependent on that to make him happy. Yeah. I actually feel like if he starts to microdose on shroom, like maybe shrooms or something like that, but actually like pure shrooms, then that might help a little. But he likes to do the harder stuff. Okay. Bestie, my love, it's your turn. Andrea, my love, you are after Shar. Oh no, my love, you're so good. You guys are good. You guys don't have to think about that. Don't worry about that, my love. Thank you, my love. I love you too, and and back to my love. Okay. Hesitation, fall, ego, ascend, beliefs, and realization. So, my love, there's a lot that's changing with your money in general. I think this is gonna be the last time that you feel this is. I guess this is as low as it's ever gonna go. I do feel like it's about to start moving up, but it's going to feel a little bit more grounded and safer around like the 19th, 20th of next month. So there is going to be something that comes in within the next 2 weeks that's going to start paying you. And it's going to start paying you more than you've ever made is what I'm getting. I do feel like it might be because it kind of feels like the reason why all of the other stuff, like all of the other things are not really working out is because there's like a part of you that is ready to create that like more, and so you're having a hard time aligning yourself to this, because remember that the things that we accept are the things that we feel, okay, this is what's coming towards me. So I feel right now you manifesting, um I feel you manifesting something more, and I do feel like you're gonna end up working with him. So I feel like it's gonna be like at least two things are gonna end up coming in. The first thing is gonna be, I feel you working at a shop, but I also feel like a big part of the reason why so many things had to go in the way is because your schedule has been crazy lately, and it's very unpredictable. And you also don't have a lot of like help with your dog, so it kind of feels like if you were having to be away from them too much, it would have been very complicated. So it's because it's already really hard. So I feel like it's been at the level that you can handle so far, is what they're saying. Because if they were to give you more, my love, it would have been very hard. It would have been like 10 times harder for you. And so as of now, they're doing enough to get you by so that you don't feel 10 times more stressed out. And I know that it's stressed out in another direction, another way. And there's a part of you that like, no, I kind of would want that. I would want that stress more. And so I feel like that's why now you're manifesting it differently. Now you are manifesting to where it's worth being able to get up and go, and it's going to make it to where you can even maybe pay somebody else like to do that, what you're looking for someone to do for you, you know? Hi Nick. Hi mama. It's so fucking hard, yeah. Yeah, it's been different. It's been very difficult. So there is a lot of like little things that the universe is trying to help you feel like, hey, but if this would be happening, you would be feeling like this. So let's try to be or because that's how it moves, that's how it flows. But when we start to feel a little like that's not enough, like what's happening in general is not enough, that's when we start to go down. That's when it starts to go down. We have to go into this energy of, okay, this is perfect for now, this is perfect for now, and then that energy itself continues to add more and manifest more, because it's that energy that manifests, that is abundant. We can only manifest through the energy of abundance. No, I feel like within the next 2 weeks, there's gonna be something that ends up started, like comes in. And I also feel like if you mention it now, he might try to figure something out now to get you in there. I don't think it'd be an issue. I feel like you guys would work very well together. And I feel like it would help because you guys would handle your relationship the same way. And the way that I tell people all the time, and I know that it sounds boring, but you want to handle your relationship like a business. It's your every relationship is going to work out if they handle it like a business, and they handle it like true business partners, because it's exactly that. I can't do anything that's going to cost too much, or that's going to cost the company or the business too much. I can't keep anything from you that's going to break down the company. I can't do, otherwise it's going to, yeah. So if both people want it to keep going, they're going to talk about it. Well, okay, hold on. I would say don't do it now because he's freaking out about money a little bit too. So don't do it yet. I'd say let's do it around, I don't know why I'm saying that. I think I'm still in your energy. That's why I was saying let's do it around Wednesday of next week, because right now he's still freaking out about money. So from now until Monday, he's going to be thinking a lot about money. And then I feel like starting Wednesday, he's going to start to think about it in a more positive way. So just a few more days. You're sending text now. Sounds good, Kim, my love. You're next then. He's not doing bad financially. I just think that there's been more things that have been coming up, or maybe he had an extra bill that he had to pay that he wasn't expecting, or it could also be taxes. Having to handle all of that by yourself is not easy. So I wouldn't be surprised if he's struggling a little bit to keep that other side, you know, child support, maybe. But yeah, I feel like it's for sure coming in 2 weeks. So in 2 weeks you're gonna start, or you're gonna. That's when things are gonna kick off. But I feel like by next month, when your first check comes, or I feel like the first check is gonna go to like paying other stuff, so it might not last too long. But it feels like the second one is gonna stick. Okay, Kim, my love, it's your turn. And then after Carrie, Scott, Shar, and Andrea. Nikki, my love, you are after Andrea. Okay, I'll be right back. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh. Thank you. I feel like this is exactly how he's feeling. It feels exactly like the song. It feels really good when I go into his energy. He really does want to start something up with you, but he pulls back. I have Wish with Fifth Dimension, healing, and happiness. Like, he gets a rush by thinking about it. He gets excited. The song is called Crush. I'm realizing it. Oh, mama. Yeah. I'm right there with you. You guys are my people. I feel the same exact way, my love. But the song is called Crush, and it's by Usher and Yuna. That's why sometimes I'll try to go on like 2 days in a row or like 3 days or as many times as I can. I'll like throw them in there. It's just I try to do it on the days that I don't have my kiddos because these are a little bit longer and it's hard to take like breaks and stuff. It's by Yuna, Yuna, and Usher. Desire with Journal and Compromise. So I feel like he's gonna be a little more active on his pursuit. There's a like for example what he did in following you, and he's gonna keep trying. He's gonna keep trying because he just feels like you guys can make something happen, and you're not tied to anyone, and no one has offered you long-term commitment as far as like there's no ring on your finger. So in his mind he's thinking he can still, and he's in that Aries energy because that's totally Aries mindset. Oh, if you're not married, yeah, like if your boyfriend can't beat me up, you're single. Like that's Aries mentality. Like if your person isn't as strong as me, you're single. Like what are you talking about? You know what I mean? Oh, that is so funny. But he's thinking like I could maybe, he's gonna end up sending you a message. He's gonna be responding to your stories a lot. Not yet though, because he doesn't want to make it seem like he's all like thirsty and stuff, but I do feel like it's gonna start moving in that direction. Tell me more about healing. That is so interesting. He's gonna say yes. He's gonna say yes. Because in this card, it's someone writing a letter. I just think it's hard. It's so hard not to. But the desire for you is gonna grow even more with that letter. Like it's gonna make it harder for him. Anything you want is yours, as I'm saying that. So you're gonna have your chance. I love this. Okay. But he's for sure. I have literally the song Yearning. I have yearning, hope, and praying. He's in that energy. He's asking the universe, like, hey, can we maybe make this happen? Like, what if I do it like this? The song that's on right now, this one goes with you guys too. It's called Girl. I don't know if you heard it. It totally goes with you. All right, Carrie, my love, it's your turn. I know. That's the part that makes it even trickier because I feel like both of them are like, shit, I'm gonna step it up too. Because I can feel you like thinking of it more in a serious space, but both of them are they're gonna try. Thank you, my love. And I read what you guys were writing. I love you guys so much. Oh, my snuggle bear. Love. I really do wish I could have done that. So show me for Carrie what's gonna happen in the next. Show What's gonna happen? Oh my love. Oh my love. Oh my love. That's good. That's my that's my spot. Like, oh my goodness. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. My kiddos are my everything. Oh my loves. Okay, really fast. I feel like it would be good to pull back, like continue to help him and do the healing, but it would be good to pull back on some of it, and it would be good to pull back on, because I kind of feel like he needs to feel what it really feels like when you're not doing it. And the reason for that is so that he can see the difference, that when you are doing it for him, it actually does make him feel, oh my love. Oh, they are my, yeah, those, oh my loves, yeah, my kiddos, sorry, that's where I get really emotional. I feel like his energy would feel, and I'm not saying that he needs to feel a lot worse. It's just, he needs to get what he was thinking. He needs to realize that that's not the case. And the only way to do that is by pulling that energy back and not having him experience that healing. I know that it sucks because you want to give that to him and you want to make him feel a lot better, but I do feel like it's going to show him the truth. I really do feel that. It's going to show him the truth. It's going to show him that you're not doing anything bad and that you're only trying to help him heal, and that's why when you're not doing it, the energy feels a lot stronger, and that when you are doing it, the energy feels like that. Exactly. Yeah. Thank you, Scott. Yes. He needs to feel it a little tiny bit, but I do. And I feel like when he does that, instead, he's going to start asking you, and then he's going to notice that you do nothing but loving and healing work on him. And the thing is, I would say pull back a little bit though, to actually, so that the point can come across, because I feel like if you keep working on it and you don't tell him that he's working on it, he's going to think that it's the other way around. So you have to let him know that you're not going to be doing those things. No, she's not even a healer. She's intuitive. I'll give her that. She's intuitive, but she's not a healer. And she's intuitive, but she lies about what she picks up on. She uses it to manipulate. And I feel like the reason why she's telling him that has a lot to do with the way that he is explaining his pain. And she's not, she's able to pick up on the pain and the feeling, but she's not able to pick up on the reason. So I feel like as of now, she's kind of like just guessing and like putting it out there and trying to put it on you, because she doesn't really have like a real reason as to why that pain comes up. So she just said it was you. Like, that's really where it came from. She has no idea. She has no idea. She can't, and I'm not saying she can't tap into you. She can't feel your energy at all. She can't feel yours. She can feel him because he gave her permission to, but she doesn't have that ability where she could just tap into yours. So a lot of what she's picking up when it comes to you is not realistic. It's just a reflection. Yeah. His good friend's daughter. What the fuck? Yeah, see, people will do that. Like, it's very easy to tell when somebody, like, which side someone is working on based on the way that what they're trying to advise, like how they're trying to make it seem, like how, like, is it manipulative, is it like this, like, and the way that she works is very different. That's messed up. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean by, like, she's really good at using it. So I feel like he kind of just needs to be able to feel what happens if he doesn't feel yours. And then he's going to actually end up being the one to come to you and say something like, hey, can you do that thing for me? Because I've actually been feeling worse since you stopped. So he needs to realize it and feel it. And that way he knows for sure. Because why, he also needs to ask himself, why would I believe this person? And I understand it's not random. She's very, I feel like she's been present for a little bit. And so he doesn't even like full on trust her, but I feel like he's so desperate to find some sort of answer for why he's feeling what he's feeling that he's kind of grabbing onto whatever is given to him, and that's what she's taking advantage of. Exactly. He doesn't like her. No, you're right. He doesn't even like her. He doesn't trust her. It's just he's trying to find an answer. Like, I have to be feeling this way for a reason. And right now, when we are under a lot of that much pain, our defenses are down, and we do kind of just, yeah. And it feels like that's kind of where he has been, because it's been very painful. And it's scary. He feels like it's not, he's predicting a lot and adding a lot of he's affirming a lot to the universe and telling the universe, like, I have a problem with this, I have a problem with that. And like it's starting to get a little heavy. But again, that's also something that sometimes we have to do so that we can stop doing it. Like, we learn that way. Like, if you go outside and you're cold, you remember to bring your sweater. It's like that type of thing. 6 of Swords. Yeah, for him to be able to move forward. Because he kind of got himself stuck here too. Because this isn't the first time he does something similar. This is the first time he does it since you went to see him. But before you went to see him, he would like believe other people when other people would say it. It's all of a sudden coming back, because I remember he believed somebody else when someone else said something very similar. But it didn't go anywhere. It doesn't go anywhere. And then he tried to say something. I feel like it's always around this time of year too. But it's not going to go anywhere. He's not going to think too much about it. I do feel like try to pull back so he can feel it. But everything is still moving in that direction where you guys are still going to see each other. You guys are still going to move it forward. But he needs to feel that first. And it's not going to take long. It might even take like a week or 2. I don't think it's going to take too long for him to be able to feel it. Fuck that hoe. Exactly. Okay, Scott, my love, it's your turn. But everything is still in order. Everything is still moving in that direction towards marriage and family and new home and things like that. There's just a lot. Like, his energy is. And it doesn't help that he believes that type of shit, because it throws up his anxiety by like 100. It's just a lot. I'm so sorry, Mama. Good night, my love. I love you too. Sweet dreams. I will talk to you soon. Okay, I will be right back. Oh my motherfucking God. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. I was not ready to read that. I'm fucking pissed. I'm so mad. Oh my God. That's bullshit. I am so sorry I had to go through that. That is fucking bullshit. Holy fuck. That was intense. Good for you for a lot of things, like especially for holding back and showing mercy, because that was a lot. You showed a ton of mercy when you could have easily done something that, like, yeah. And it shows like the type of person that you are. And I mean, how could that not change you? That shit's intense. Like all of it, getting hurt, like getting hit that way or getting attacked in that way, like it just, and then having to protect yourself in that way. Yeah, it's intense. I kind of feel like okay, High Priestess, the Star, Page of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles. Holy fuck. It almost feels like you evolved so much through that, because Scott a few months ago, Scott a few years ago, Scott would have for sure been done with him. Especially for testing you like that, because and for doing it while you were not looking and while you were not, because it feels like that part to you is the most disrespectful part, and like showing mercy and showing like I'm not going to be like you. I'm not like that. I feel like you impacted so much, and not just in your life. I feel like in their life too, because I do feel them now processing life differently. Like they might even, I feel them processing, and it's not about them, right? But I do feel like you impacted a lot there too. I also feel like It's very tricky because your mindset doesn't automatically find people a threat. Like that's not the way that your mind goes, and it's not the way that it's going to go. I don't feel like that's going to be the issue. It does just kind of feel like it might make it a little bit harder to trust other people or to have people around, not because you feel some type of way, just because you, and not that you weren't aware that that would be a part of, that could be a part of the reality, but it came the way that it came. I think it's just in your mind, you are very much the type of person that's fool me one time, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me. So if that ever happens to me ever again, and it's never happened to you before, right? So this is the first time in your entire life that all of a sudden like this came up. So it does kind of feel like you're not going to even allow it to be an opportunity ever again. This is not going to be something that is allowed to happen. Like that's just not how your mind works. So there is going to be a little bit of, from now until it feels like around September, your mind is going to be thinking about it a little bit more. Not just that situation, just in general. It's going to be looking for certain things. Allow it to do what it needs to do, because if you allow it, it will run off and kind of run its course by September. And in September, you'll feeling back to like, I have a higher level of awareness, but I'm not handling it in that energy anymore. I'm handling it more in a calmer space. Like, it's going to feel a little bit lighter, but it does feel like right now it might just feel a little bit heavy, which is totally normal. So allow yourself to just flow with it. I wouldn't be surprised if now the lion, that's exactly what I was gonna say. Yes, I looked down and I saw the word lion, because that's exactly what it feels like. I wouldn't be, these are fucking hyenas. Of course they had to do that. Have you ever seen those videos of like where it's like one lion against 10 hyenas, and then another lioness comes and they all scatter, because not even that many can take on a lion. Like they always have to do it in a bunch. They always have to sucker punch. They always, because nobody can take on a Leo head to head, like face to face. It's they always scatter, they always run, they always get scared. There's always a thing, right? And it's, I mean, yeah, who wants to go up against that? Like nobody wants to go up against that energy anyway. So unless they're able to feel, unless they feel like they can, like take it from you where you're not noticing or something like that, because they can't do it face to face. Me too. I love watching those. It's fucking, I'm so sorry. Like they would try to do it that way though. That's insane. I'm so sorry you had to go through that. I wish I was there. I'd beat some fucking ass. But I do feel like it did change a lot, but in a great way. I also feel like it pushed you and made you okay. I feel like a part of the reason for it was to kind of get you out of this space of, it might sound bad, like, but it's because it's just the way that it's coming up, okay? Like, it just kind of feels like it's pulling you out of this space of always thinking that there's going to be more time. And, like, I'll do it tomorrow, or I'll, not even when it comes to, I don't feel like that has the energy of, like, day-to-day things. Day-to-day things, you get them done. You don't procrastinate on that, but there's a procrastination on life. Like, the things that you feel you want the most, you kind of are putting it out there for the version of yourself that can be open to receiving it. But the universe is like, hey, that version is here now. Can we bring that here now? Like, instead of putting it over in the, because you know that it's in the future, there's a part of you that's like, no, I know where it is. I know it's there. And I'm keeping it safe for when I'm ready to get to it. So it is a little bit of like, hey, let's make it happen, and let's like not wait for it anymore. Like, we can do it now. Okay. Sorry. I had to smoke another one. I was like, oh my God, what the fuck? Fucking hyenas. Of course. Always. It's taking everything in me not to curse that person. I'm just kidding. Char, my love, is your turn. What do I need to know?
Trust me into your heart. Trust me into your heart. Love is so Trust me into break your heart. Every day we pray in love.
Oh no, Bear, that was all you. The cards that came out for him are Runner, Wanting More, Trash, Searching, Verge, Ascension in reverse, Popping Up with Awakening in reverse. So my love, his energy is not bad, but it's not bad. How do I describe it then? I don't want to describe it as bad. It's just, I feel like there's a lot that he's working on. There is a lot that he's discovering about himself. He is trying his best to take accountability for so many of the things that have happened in his life. But he is a runner. He is a runner, and right now he is struggling a little bit because he like runs, and then he wants, like when he's around, he wants a lot, and so like he wants a lot and tries to grab a lot and take a lot, and then when he's not around he runs. And so it's such a back and forth energy, and I feel like it's because he is in this space of almost like searching for himself. Like as soon as I go into his energy, my throat starts to burn. Like it feels really uncomfortable. It feels like he holds a lot in his throat chakra. He never really expresses his emotions the way that he wants to, the way that he, because it has a lot to do with that. It depends on how much we need to and how much we want to. That is how much gets backed up. Because he thinks about you a lot, and he tries to connect a lot to your energy, and he looks for you a lot online too. Like he might search you. You're on every single one of his search history, like Facebook, Instagram. He searches for you often. Like you stay on there on his list, and he's just always going into your stuff to see how you're doing, or to see, or if it's not exactly that, he always searches for your connection, like for you, like for you in general, for your energy. Like if you're gonna text him, if you're gonna call him, or if you're gonna something, like he's always looking for your energy. And then at the same time he like he's gonna push away a little bit. I think he pushes away to seem a little mysterious though. I don't feel like it's something he actually wants to do. I feel like he tries to seem mysterious, so he pushes away. But he's not really mysterious. Tell me more about Verge. See, because he actually wants relationship and commitment and a life. I can't talk when I'm in his energy for some reason. It's so annoying. Or like my tongue feels heavier. It feels really weird when I talk. Because I have union, home, and romance. So that's how he's going to view you. But he's not there yet. It's just he's going to. And I do feel like he has a little tiny bit of a... I just heard stalker tendencies. Just a little tiny bit. Because it's like he runs and then he comes in and like watches a lot. And like he doesn't want to let go. It's like but then when you want him, he'll run away. And then when you don't want him, he'll like keep looking. And then when that's kind of like what the energy feels like. Like it's very spontaneous. It's just such a, yeah, just back and forth. Tell me more about that. Pop-up visit, surprise visit, talk, interview, conversation. I would say just be careful a little tiny bit with him, love, because he does feel like he is really safe. But he has like a little bit of a line, and once that line is crossed, he has an anger thing. Like he does get mad. And there isn't anything wrong with getting mad and leaving, right? But if I feel him, and not that he's like abusive, but I do feel like sometimes it can get ugly. So just, it would be good, I don't know, to like be a little careful with that. If you guys ever get that far, they want you to be aware of that. Okay, give me like 2 seconds, my love. I gotta go let her in. Thank you, my love. Oh my God, it's already 10:42. Time flies when I get on. I swear. It's been 2 hours. Andrea, my love, are you on? Oh, my loves. I'm gonna try. I'm trying to come on more often. I'm hoping tomorrow we can do sometime around 6, maybe. Or around, I don't know, let me know, like afternoon or around 6. I would need to be off by 8 for sure. All right, Spirit, show me for Andrea. What does Spirit want you? What do you need her to know about the conversation that she had? Or about the conversation she wants to have. So my love, it would actually be better to wait a little tiny bit until you feel a little more comfortable with having this conversation, because one of the things that he likes to do is, if he feels like your argument isn't ready or like set, then he thinks he can I don't want to say like manipulate it a little bit, but it does get easier to move it around and to kind of like make you feel like you're wrong, or like you're I guess it is a little bit of gaslighting. His problem is that he doesn't really know that he's doing it. Because when he thinks that he's right, he just thinks he's doing you a favor by showing you in that way or telling you in that way. But it does kind of sound really, or the way that he does it, the song that's on right now, exactly, like it does come off disrespectful. But I feel like it would be good to have that conversation, just maybe waiting a little tiny bit longer. It feels like around the 5th of April would be a perfect time to have that conversation. I know that it's a ways out, but it's really not. Like I think there's already been like a little bit of a wait, and I feel like the wait has been on purpose. You've actually been following your intuition when it comes to that, because there is, just so that your mind and your energy can be in a better space, because so far it has weighed you down, and it does feel like that conversation can take a drastic turn on your end, and you make a decision that you don't want to make if you're not in control of it either. Like if your emotions get the best of you and then it pulls you in, then it's you don't want to move based off just your emotions. So your energy is looking at this and trying to be careful, but your energy kind of is starting to feel like you're on a timeline, or there's like time is running out, like a deadline or something like that, but there isn't one. You don't have to do it. Even when I tell you like on the 5th or whatever, you don't have to do it then either. I feel like it has a lot more to do with you feeling comfortable with by bringing this up, so that you don't feel like the argument is going to be turned against you. And honestly, it would be good to point that out to him, though. It would be good to point it out. It's just they're saying that based off what you both want, right? Based off what you both want, not what's right or wrong or not any of that. Based off what you both want, that would be the best way to handle things. Is by doing it around that time. Okay. All right, Nikki, my love, it's your turn. Spirit, why did you feel like she can't trust Storm? How interesting. So you guys have for sure had another lifetime in each other's, or crossed paths at some point in another lifetime. I don't feel like you guys are necessarily like full on soulmates, but I do feel like you guys have had a very interesting past in each other's history, like life history. But she's been a little bit more of like a drama queen and like things like that. So it's been a lot of oh, that's so interesting. I was about to put it back and it threw itself out. I also the energy, it has a feminine energy, but it could totally be a guy. Like I don't know if it's a guy or a girl, but it has a feminine energy. Yeah, like karmic friendship. Because it feels like they found another way to have access to you, but it's a girl. They have a very like they get a lot from you. This person likes to watch you a lot. Like it's almost they just, you're so different, and you're a lot of what they wish that they, I know that it sounds like really weird, but you're a lot of what they wish that they could be. I can see that. I can see that. The thing is, she's always the type of person that wants more and more and more. So she's gonna take as much as she can from anybody. So she's not the type of person that's gonna only take a little bit. If you give her a little tiny bit, she's gonna try and take as much as she can. I do feel like with her, things have to be a little drastic, and you kind of just have to go cold turkey, like, and just cut it off, because she is very she's gonna try to find other ways to find you though. Like for example, if you block her, she's gonna follow you from another account, because she learns from you. She gets a lot of her ideas and who she pretends to be for other people from you. And a lot of people like that version of who she pretends to be, you. A lot of people like it. So she gets a lot of attention in that energy, and she likes to play that role. She definitely does it to you. And she started acting different, yeah. Because she's like, what? I'm not gonna get my dose of that like energy. She likes to, she's weird. It's really weird. She is. She is. She definitely is. It's a very the thing is, she tries her best not to do it in front of you. She's very careful not to do it in front of you. So it makes you feel like, what the fuck, are you doing it or are you not? Because some things you're like, you see, and then you tell yourself like, nah, I'm reaching. Like that's not something you copy, because you don't really care too much either if people copy you or they don't. But I think the way that she's doing it makes you feel uncomfortable. Because I don't feel like it has a lot. I don't feel like it's all about that. I feel like it's the way it's being done. And it's also the way that she takes the energy and like I don't know. It feels really interesting. It's almost like, but she doesn't do it in front of you. She's never going to do it in front of you. She'll never pretend to try and be like that. But when you're not around, like for example, let's say you said a very cool something, or you played a really cool song, or you like whatever, when you're not around, she will pretend to, she'll like say some things that you've said word for word. She'll play songs that you've played. She'll pretend to like the things that you like, because she doesn't really have like too much of a personality. Like it's really sad. It's really sad though. It really is, because she doesn't have too much of a personality herself. So she kind of like looks for people that are secure in their personality and like the things that they like, and then she kind of like starts to like what they like, because she doesn't have her own things. No, you're not crazy. There's no way I could tell you all of these things. I don't know her. So my love, no, you're not crazy. That's how she is. I don't think she's as yeah. Sometime why not burn regular gas and pay no gasoline? Whatever. I tried. I asked. It's cheaper. Tell me more about trash. See, divine feminine. She wants to see you go. She wants to see you struggle. It's a weird energy. I just, my love, honestly, I think the advice is to keep your distance. And with her, it is going to be like a cold turkey moment where you're just going to have to cut her off. Because I feel like so far it's been, I don't know. It's not even that you're like putting up with it, because I don't feel like that's the energy at all. We split energy. Yeah. She wants you to struggle, and she wants to be close to you because she thinks that by being close to you, she's in. It's weird. It's so weird. But the crazy ass thing is that she tells herself that you are mean and that you're not a good friend and that you're like she might actually talk to people about you and say that you're a very mean friend and that you're always like demanding of her energy and that you're always asking her for things. It's a very she has a very warped reality of you because she doesn't believe that she's copying you. And then she has in some cases flipped it around and said that you started copying her. And so there are even like moments where she feels like you're taking from me. It is crazy. So I would say it would be good to kind of, it's because with her, my love, it's gonna need to be a total no, like starting now, and then to cut her off completely. I feel like it is gonna take some, yeah, it's gonna take like cutting off completely, because if not, it does feel like she'll try to integrate herself into your, if you keep her around and she has the idea and she gets the idea that you're going to push her out of the circle or push her out of your energy, she's gonna try to infiltrate the circle. So like if you have a group of friends or something like that, she's for sure gonna try to find her way in. She's gonna Hailey Bieber it. I don't know why that just popped into my head. she's gonna be Hailey Bieber her way in. Okay. You're in the same group of friends already? Yeah, okay. She might try to do a little more. When Saj had asked me what the symptoms he was having, he was asking me. I can't remember, my love. I feel like it was. I feel like it was everything. It was about his symptoms, anxiety, and his pain. Okay. All right, my loves. I love you guys so much. We will try to be back on tomorrow, hopefully. I'll let you guys know. It might be around, I'm thinking late, like noon or early evening. I don't know, one of those. But I'll let you guys know for sure. I love y'all so much. Praise to the Most High for allowing me to be your messenger. Bye, my loves.